So we're making the crispy chicken thigh turmeric bake with leek. It's so simple. This is the seasoning for the chicken. I'm just going to sprinkle them over. Turmeric, garlic, salt, and pepper. And you want to keep just one hand holding the chicken, the other hand just driving the dry spice, and then just kind of rub it in both front and back. Quickly sear the chicken, so this way it will get more crispy. If you send it directly to the oven, it won't get that crispy, so this extra step is absolutely helpful and crucial. So I use a stainless steel skillet. You can also use cast iron. This is pretty well heated. I'm going to add just a little avocado oil and then place the chicken skin side down to make it crispy. Place them skin side down in about 7 to 8 minutes, and then you flip. You can use a lid. If you use a lid, just leave a little space like that so the steam can escape, or just use a splatter guard. Now when the chicken is getting crispy, we're going to prepare the leek. Most people will tell you just cut off this tip and the darker green one because it's too tough to eat. But I'm just going to trim the end a little bit. And since we're going to roast the chicken and sort of roast and braise in the oven for about 40 minutes, so usually this even tougher part will turn pretty soft, creamy as well. So I'm going to keep them. I cut the tougher parts to smaller rounds so they will break down, cook faster in the oven. And this white top part can be slightly larger rounds. They are not washed yet. We're gonna wash them later. It gets all crispy and gorgeous. And now we're just going to give the flip side a few additional minutes just to sear it. Lovely. After we dice them, this is the time you want to rinse them because there will be some dirt might be hidden inside. If for some reason this darker part is just you feel really too tough, then don't use them. You can save them later for soup, stew, etc. After we have rinsed the leeks, now I'm going to place the darker color, the tougher parts, at the bottom of a baking dish or a casserole dish. And then I'm gonna put in the milk. This is a full-fat coconut milk and mixed with 1 teaspoon of turmeric and also 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos, and just stir it well. I'm gonna pour it over this casserole dish. I'm gonna pour it over the casserole dish, and I'm gonna place chicken on top of it. Place our chicken pieces over. So you want to keep the top part, the skin, not submerge under the milk, otherwise you will become soggy again. But the bottom part, you want it to kind of like touch and soak in the. So kind of use your hand to kind of wiggle them, kind of push them down a little bit, create a little bit of space. Because you want the meat part to touch the milk, so it will be tender and flavorful. Care about all the juices in the skillet. You want to keep that. The chicken fat, it's just gonna be super delicious. So how much coconut milk should you put into your casserole dish? Mine is about 13 by 8.5 inch. On the recipe, I put 1.5 cups. So if your casserole dish is larger or smaller, you need to make adjustment. I will use 1.5 cups of full-fat coconut milk as a base of measurements. You want to just enough milk that will touch the meat part of the chicken without covering the skin. That's a good way to figure out. Hey, so I just dressed up my chicken, put the white parts of the leeks around them. I think they're kind of cute if you keep the round shape, just a personal preference. Now this is a Thai influencer dish, so I put a little bit of chili pepper. This will add a little bit spiciness to the chicken. You can completely skip that. It's not necessary at all. Originally, I would use Thai chili pepper, but I don't have that. So this is a Fresno chili pepper. You can also use a Serrano. That's it. Your job is done. I'm going to send it to the oven to bake. A quick summary. We use a dry spice seasoning and season the chicken. Give a quick crispy sear in a skillet and add the leeks and the milk. And you're done. Bake. Right, look at that. Bubbly hot. I put it at the lower rack of the oven. Okay, so they will get more crispy. Smells so good. Look at that gorgeous chicken. Once it's out of the oven, let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. The sauce will thicken. It's absolutely gorgeous, simple, delicious. Love it. And don't forget your veggies. I love to pair this with wild arugula. I think it's absolutely delicious. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Facebook, give me a thumbs up, and Instagram, share with your friends.